How's your energy, Southern Arizona? It is now time for the highly acclaimed, much anticipated Friday Football Fever. Good evening to you. I'm Paul Cicala, and I'd also like to welcome our newest member of the KVOA sports team, Dave Kelly. Welcome aboard, my friend.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. It's great to be here at KVOA. I've been covering the sports here in Tucson for over a decade now, and I'm looking forward to continuing that here on the Friday Football Fever.
And we're certainly happy to have you. Are you ready for this?
I am. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's begin with the Friday Football Fever game of the week. It is one of the longest running rivalries in Tucson's history. SABINO and SAHUARO, the 46th battle of the East Side bragging rights, 41st game to honor the late SAHUARO quarterback Rick Bodkin. And the first play of the game for the Cougars, who have 750 yards rushing this season. How about Jameer Gasaway? Put the gas in his ride because he's going away. 61 yards. I think SABINO's Ethan Aligra almost hit me there, but I survived. 7-zip SAHUARO. SABINO, though, would answer with one of the longest drives in the history of football. A.J. Skaggs on the slant route here to Diego Armillo, and we are all tied at 7-7. Ryan McBrayer hoping his team could eat clock like that all night long. Wasn't going to happen. Did I mention the SAHUARO ground game? Trevion Watkins, he's an 11th grader. 42 yards straight up the gut. Kid can play some mean linebacker, too. 14-7. Cougars back on top and ready to take over or maybe turn over. That's what A.J. Skaggs does. Kalen McFarland with the pick, and this is not going to end well for the SaberCats. That pick is a 6-touchdown SAHUARO. Cougars roll over rival SABINO. First time since 1987-88. SAHUARO has won this rivalry game in back-to-back years.
All right, Marana will travel to Catalina Foothills. Let's pick things up in the second quarter with the Falcons leading. Quarterback Connor Olubowitz will find Gavin Sowers, and he will fly into the end zone. Falcons lead 14-0, and in the third quarter, Olubowitz will show he doesn't just have an arm, he also has some wheels. 41 yards later, that is a first down, and then, check it out, he is about to deliver a strike to Derek Williams, and Williams will not be denied. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. You can. Catalina Foothills leads 21-0 later. Will Park will get the ground attack going as well. The route is on. Catalina Foothills leads 28-zip, and hey, Coach Darius Kelly gets the first win as the Falcons head coach.
Congratulations to the Pima grad, or Puebla grad, I should say. Let's head out to Catalina High School, hosting Rio Rico here. Second quarter, quarterback Adrian Rodriguez going to sneak it in for the touchdown. The boys from Santa Cruz County get the lead early, 7-zip. And after that, Rodriguez is going to hand the ball off to his big man, Frank Gonzalez. Frank the Tank steamrolls forward, and just like that, Rio Rico takes a 2-touchdown lead. And let's end these highlights with Christian Vega's touchdown here. Rio Rico blows out Catalina tonight, 41-6.
Hey, thanks, David. After beating Southside rival Sunnyside for the third time in 4 years, Desert View would host Nogales, who also came into the matchup unbeaten this young season. Jaguar head coach Robert Bonillas would see his alma mater, the Nogales Apaches, smacking helmets against his current team, Desert View. And here come the boys from Santa Cruz County on one side of the field as Nogales represented with Desert View coach Bonillas. There he is, seeing his alma mater on the other side, and it'll be a positive start for Nogales with Oscar Felix with a nice return on the opening kickoff, and on their first possession, quarterback Pedro Rodriguez with the nice stiff arm. Get out of the way. But Nogales would run into problems after the upcoming pass to Paul. Got to see Paul will drop the ball. The referees call it a fumble. Francisco Gonzalez recovers for the Jaguars' Desert View ball. And then how about Serge Bowe? The reigning Tucson Roadrunners Player of the Week is coming right at you. Bowe with the big gain for Desert View. But after that, Desert View QB Ryan Corral will not be able to handle the snap. Nogales will scramble for the ball, and Jonathan Mendoza comes up with it in the end. Desert View falls, though, to Nogales. Nogales wins 29-22 last night. From the south side of Valencia, let's head back to central Tucson off of Euclid and 6th Avenue, or 6th Street that is, where the Badgers were hosting Alhambra High School, a team from Phoenix. David?
Yeah, Paul, coming off an embarrassing loss to Pueblo, Tucson High was hoping to regroup against the Phoenix foe. Alhambra High School, a win for the Badgers would get them back to 500. And if you didn't know where the energy was at the beginning of the evening? The Badger cheerleaders made sure you did. Second quarter, Aiden Ortiz looking for an open man. Andres Delgado receives the ball, psychs a few guys out. That's a good run before being taken out of bounds and to the floor, but there's more. Moving on, still in the second down and 10. Badgers quarterback again, Ortiz, says psych. Then he's gonna run like Mike till he's out of bounds. Nice job, Aiden. Badger magic here. How about the one-handed snare there? Daniel Becerra shows up like spare change. Cha-ching. 28-zip Badgers. 2nd and 1 here in 10. Alhambra, though, they thought they were starting a storm, but an interception. Juwan Carlos. He's going all kinds of ways here, kind of like a cartoon, thinking he was Roadrunner, but he would eventually get caught. He wasn't. Final score in this one, Badgers 43, Alhambra nothing.
Tucson High rebounds from that tough loss against Pueblo. All right, on to SAHUARITA we go, where Walden Grove would host Push Ridge Christian. This matchup could have very well been our Friday Football Fever game of the week. Both squads are expecting big things this season. Let's head on out to East SAHUARITA. And Walden Grove, the Red Wolves take the field, hosting Push Ridge as mentioned, and this is a battle of defense and turnovers. Lions on the goal line, 4th down, and Evan Lovett gets stuffed. Sebastian Adamski with the big stop. And how about Jordan Lopez? He is about to take this punt return, and the Walden Grove Dancers, they are not the only students with moves. Remember, they went viral. He's going to turn on the Jets like Iron Man. The defender, John Goodville, doesn't give up, pushes Lopez out of bounds. That ends the first quarter, so we change directions. And how about Alex Lopez taking the snap, throwing it to Ty McDermott, and that's a big touchdown in a low-scoring first half, making it 7-0. But, hey, the final score will be Walden Grove 27-zip with the win. So Coach Corey Noble and Walden Grove turned up the heat in the second half, and gotta love that Red Wolves defense. Folks, we're far from over with. After the break, we will head to SAHUARITA again as the Mustangs were hoping to put some hurt on Palo Verde. Also, Coach Glenn Posey was gunning for his first victory after returning to Sunnyside as head coach, while Rincon was hoping to move to 2-0, and we have our play of the week you don't want to miss. The Friday Football Fever rolls on. Hey, welcome back to the Friday Football Fever. How's your energy, my high school football fans? I'm Paul Cicala. David Kelly standing by. But first, a quick reminder, you can see all of the scores for all the big games on our ticker right below, and we'll have full rundowns on KVOA.com. But for now, let's get back into it, shall we? Of course, let's head to Sunnyside High School, where the Blue Devil cheerleaders were feeling the energy, and Coach Glenn Posey was gunning for his first win at Sunnyside since returning to his alma mater. You would see his team ding it up. Rincon's Austin Barrow gets sandwiched. But one play later, quarterback Person Silvas for Rincon is about to show you some athleticism. It looked like he was about to be sacked by Ray Galas, but he'll somehow escape and then launches off to Diego Rivera. The play was certainly a work of art with Diego Rivera on the touchdown. And on the kickoff, Martin Arvizu is coming through. Thought you knew! Nice little kickoff return, and after that, it will be Martin Arvizu again for Sunnyside. Check it out. Off the pitch, to the left, and he is about to be gone with the win. After everything's said and done, that, folks, is a touchdown, but hold on. There'll end up being a flag holding on the play, so the TD would be called back. Whatever the case, when everything was said and done, Sunnyside gets its first win, 34-26 of this season, at least. And from Tucson Southside, we now head to even further south, as SAHUARITA High School was hosting Palo Verde. Let's take a trip to the far edges of Pima County.
Yeah, Palo Verde High's Mike Wells won his first career game as the Titans head coach after his club won the biggest game in school history, beating Catalina 61-0, but it'd get a lot tougher going against the SAHUARITA Mustangs. They were gunning for their first win of the season after a tough loss to Santa Cruz Valley. And welcome down south, Mustangs and the Titans. End of the first half here, Orlando Williams going to take the snap, going to get it to Bryce Williams, and he's going to weave dice defense here and cuts back all the way 47 yards for the touchdown, 38-14 Sauer leading at that point, and ring that thing that looks like a helium tank. Mustangs win big tonight, 53-14.
All right, now let's get to the Friday Football Fever play of the week, and for that, we'll head back to the south side where Rincon High School lost tonight, but hey, the Rangers were a winner on this play. Check it out. Quarterback Person Silvas is about to show you some athleticism. Looked like he was about to be sacked, as we'd mentioned, by Regalas, but he will somehow escape and then launch off to Diego Rivera. Yes, Diego Rivera is known for his artistic ability and history, and this Sunnyside Diego Rivera is known for art. The art of slipping his defender and being wide open for a touchdown. That is our Friday Football Fever play of the night. And it's that time of the night that, hey, we look forward to the least. Time to say bye-bye, adios, sayonara, ciao for now. But before we say goodbye, once again, great to have our newest member of the KVOA team, Dave Kelly, debuting on the Friday Football Fever.
Let's do it again next Friday night, even better.
All right, of course. And hey, don't forget, for full updates on high school football action, we also have in-depth coverage on KVOA.com. That includes more on U of A's matchup with NAU tomorrow at Arizona Stadium. Of course, I'll be live on News 4 Tucson at 5:30 p.m. This man right here will be holding down the fort with everything else here at KVOA. And good to have you, my friend.
Good to be here, and Checker will be online with a preview I'll have with Glenn Howe coming up. We'll get into the intricacies of tomorrow's game against NAU.
Former U of A great Glenn Howe.
Exactly.
All right, for David Kelly, I'm Paul Cicala. Have an awesome weekend. Thanks for viewing.